can nobody be keeping like this in a crucial match like this, in a game like this? No communication. If we qualify again by mistake, by prayer, by VG, by crusade, we can't go the tournament again. We go dey pray again. Say man Nigeria win for, and every first match we must lose am. When we lose am, second match we go come dey pray. Make the team, maybe Sweden or Denmark, make them win, make them draw, or make them win the other team. Then third match, if Nigeria win, calculation since 30 years, 40 years. Can even calculator don spoil. That they do look at every day. Nigeria, the same thing. I don't know whether I swear they so for Nigeria. I don't know. I don't just know the problem.
Welcome back to EVO SPORTS. The Lukwena of Lesotho hosted the Super Eagles of Nigeria in Peter Mokaba Stadium, Polokwane, in South Africa. Nigeria came out victorious by beating them by 2-1. Chima, what do you have to say about the Nigerian performance today?
Honestly, I don't know whether Onana and Nwabali, I don't know the connection where they get. Maybe na by birth or they miss country. Maybe na the same father or the same mother. You understand? Because few weeks ago, we go to watch Man U with hypertension. We will be Man U fan. We go carry that same hypertension, come Super Eagles match, come continue the same team. My heart nearly come out for this match. Despite saying Nigeria win the game 2-1. Which kind performance? Which kind performance be this one? Now like this, we want to play Benin for our own. Now like this, now we want to go the World Cup. This World Cup alone, now we use our hand put ourselves for this problem.
Yes.
How do in the next 5-10 years? How do I explain to my children or my family member that in a group where there's Lesotho, Rwanda, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Benin Republic, say Nigeria no go World Cup in that giant of Africa? In a group where even on paper, even when FIFA do the group and CAF do the group, when they see the group, normally it's supposed to say if actor say it was Nigeria come first, maybe Benin, South Africa. Suppose they drag the second position. No be by say Nigeria they third. Even after today match, they third. Nigeria they do mathematics. Nigeria they pray, they do calculation, they do permutation, they pray. Make another person, make NEPA take another person light, so that you go fit get light because the transformer not big enough to give una light. How long we go continue to find ourselves in that situation? If we qualify again by mistake, by prayer, by VG, by crusade, we can't go the tournament again. We go to pray again. Say man Nigeria win for, and every first match we must lose am. When we lose am, second match we go come dey pray. Make the team, maybe Sweden or Denmark, make them win, make them draw, or make them win the other team. Then third match, if Nigeria win, calculation since 30 years, 40 years. Can even calculator don spoil. That they do look at every day. Nigeria, the same thing. I don't know whether I swear they so for Nigeria. I don't just know the problem. I don't know whether nobody they take drug. I don't know whether nobody they take something. I don't understand. Maybe for in mind, maybe in village people don't tell and say you if you no kill Nigeria go kill you. How can nobody be keeping like this in a crucial match like this, in a game like this? No communication. Nobody. That they say they keep for Chipa United.
You didn't tire me.
They won't nobody. We know. In fact, I beg the chill if na next match, if na to try other keeper, if na goalkeeper na goalkeeper. Forget about saying nobody. If we no use nobody self to the left goal, we no go no say nobody good like that. But as that even for Nations Cup final, na still kill us.
Yes.
Na still kill us. Me I still prefer Okoye because Okoye if no be all this issue when they get I still prefer that man to call Okoye because the height, the composure for pose. You know all this charisma, all this kind physique for pose. Nobody today overconfidence for pose.
Na small pikin dey
overconfidence. As if say they don't give another number hand check, so definitely they don't feel collect them again for hand. Which type of game be this? Well, firstly, the chair started with that formation. When I first see the formation, I just take my heart.
Which formation be that? 4-4-2.
It started with 4-3-3 formation. Okay, now Ekong. In fact, man, no even go where Ekong dey because normally, as we all saw now, Ekong is not the Ekong we used to know. Let us be factual. We not just talk, say one pamper talk because this is Nigeria. We don't need to pamper any talk. Ekong is no longer the Ekong we used to know. Let us be honest with ourselves. Ekong was sluggish in the 18. He get one ball. There was one ball inside that 18 where Ekong control ball at that stage of the game where the tempo, the pressure was high. Ekong yet could not notice that the player was running from behind him. That honestly, if Ekong throw his leg in that place, then he would have been a penalty against us.
That one and the second one be that. The second mistake.
Now, Frederick, that played well in the setup, but they pushed the ball to right fullback just to accommodate Ekong, and then they put Bassey there. Okay, from left back, Onyemaechi started, no problem. Maybe because they feel like Ekong have experience, and as the skipper of the team, they should just use him. Now from the midfield, he's using Ndidi. To be honest, Ndidi self don't drop form. Let us be honest with ourselves. Ndidi no be that Ndidi wey dey Leicester wey we know. Even for Batista sef, he no longer play 90 minutes, and sometimes sef, if he no start the match.
Now why I prefer Frank Onyeka.
Now you use one DM Ndidi, you can't play Moses Simon, play Iwobi with him. Our midfield supposed to don't go beyond Ndidi and Iwobi. Now you play Iwobi beside Ndidi, you make Ndidi Iwobi to be coming back to play deep. I mean, what Ndidi is supposed to be like Fernandez of Man U, but the same problem Fernandez they face for Man U, coming to play deep. Then because Iwobi is supposed to be played closer to the post, to the opponent post. But now you play Ndidi, he will be for that midfield. Then he will be coming back to mark. No strength to push forward again. That is why we have to be throwing long passes. Meanwhile, we're supposed to carry ball and then have some creativity. That is why we will not get any creativity for that midfield at all. Now, for up front, you play the Tolu, play the Osimhen, play the Moses Simon up front. Fine, Osimhen did well. And one thing I like about Osimhen, he has improved in his ball sense. Osimhen don't improve for him ball sense because in that, yes, first of all, for that game, Osimhen runs inside 18, superb. His hunger, fighting spirit, superb. There was that goal that Hako scored, the second goal, the assist. Unlike Osimhen before when still they come up, he could not fire that ball from that distance. But no, he just have to watch. He knew that from that position he could not score, and there was no way he would have scored that ball. He have to control the ball, look up and saw Eko, and then he passed the ball to him. So, and that Adams is a fantastic player from the way he played. Step over 1-2, he fired the ball to post. But Tolu for me, that was why we were saying in our last previous video, say if you have to invite players according to form, this kind of player we're not supposed to be there. It's not a bad player, but he's still settling down in Wolverhampton. And he has not been getting minutes like that to play. So why inviting him? But we could all see that his game in the previous match were far better than today's game. Fine, Lookman played. Lookman knew he was on yellow card. Then what will you do? You will be very, very cold because as you are going to play against this team, even you know before that this team, they have nothing to play for. They are spoilers in every way. You having a card in that kind of scenario. What if they are giving you red card?
Missing next match.
I'm missing next match. That's a loss for Nigeria. And so you should know that these people are going to provoke you because it's a football, it's a game. Then you fall to it. But overall, it was a good game. If no be Nwabali, we won't give us hypertension.
Okay. Mr. Albert, let me hear your opinion about the match.
Yes. You know, in games like this, in a crucial game like this, that we actually need 3 points to qualify for the Mondial 2026. We as patriotic Nigerians, as passionate supporters, fans and pundits, will be very, very quick to pinpoint somebody out for particular kind of fault or all of that. But they are human beings. No matter their level of professionalism, they are human beings. But I think 1 or 2 issues are there to be said upon. Now, if you look very, very well from the goalkeeper aspect, right? But though this game is the best game so far they have played in the qualifying in terms of open play, the ball possession, the way they anticipated from the defense line, right fullback, left fullback, in the midfield, and the way the supply went. But it's just that the goals were not coming, in which they need to improve on. But from the goalkeeper, Nwabali, he has been overly confident. Yes, the confidence has been too much. Yeah, you see, sometimes as if on the post he's joking. It seems as if there's nothing at stake. You understand? I believe there's no communication between him and Semi Ajayi, because if he has said allow, Semi would have allowed. You understand? So he's confident. They need to check him very, very well. His confidence is going above him. It's not supposed to be so. All the legendary goalkeeper we have, they are calm-headed and organized. They control their defense line and they make sure that they give themselves the clean sheet that they really want and deserve. Now, from the central defense, true as Chima really pointed out, Ekong, yes. In terms of pace, decision making, you understand, the quickness, the flexibility has actually declined. Indecision has declined. You see on the midfield, just as Chima actually pointed out, Ndidi, like Onyedika, like Onyeka, that they call the tank. they are not actually players that create goal passes. They are just people that win balls. So whenever we're watching this game, we should know what their area of, their qualities, the qualities they possess. You understand? So Ndidi is not actually that kind of a player that can create goal chances. His particular attribute is to win ball.
But he wasn't winning the balls today.
Yes, I know he wasn't winning the ball today, but that is his particular attribute. So when he finds himself in an unusual road, maybe at the periphery of the opponent's 18, you see him, look at him, he's lost of thought, lost of that creative senses in which you expect from a real central midfielder that is creative and all of that. So that's on that. On Tolu Arokodare today, well, this is his first start in the Super Eagles. I will not apportion much blame on him because it's football. The other game, he came in as a sub, he scored. Yes, he's a 1 in 2. So he's a pass mark as well. But Akko came in and proved the middle. The few minutes he had to play, he scored a goal. That is 10 upon 10 for him. You understand? So it does not require how much you spend in the pitch. Little minutes you spend on the pitch can actually make the difference. But in all, they tried. But they need to up their game. They need to really up their game. In the next match, Lukuman will not be in the pitch. Who will fit in that shoe?
Chukwueze.
Well, perhaps Chukwueze will be there, but he needs to up his game because the shoes that Lukuman is leaving for him, at least at this point in time, is a big shoe. They expect him to put himself in the game, make sure the fans and the team do not miss the Lukuman. That is where we can really say yes, he's a reliable person to, you understand, to fit in whenever Lukuman is not there whatsoever. So, but so far so good. Game is not a bad one. But coming back to Nigeria to play the next match in Akwa Ibom at the Nest of Champions, we are playing against Benin. If you're looking at the group very well now, we're at 14 points. Benin is at 17. South Africa is on 15 points. That game is a cracker. And if we want to win that game, we should win that goal with goal margins. That's why I was so angry when the Lesotho, yeah, they scored that goal. They wouldn't have allowed that goal, but just because of the communication between this Semi Ajayi and Nwabali. But if they want to win in Nigeria come on Tuesday, they should win with a wide goal margin. But so far so good in this game today, I'm not apportioning blame as much to them.
What will you have to say about Moses Simon's game today? Did he play well?
I think Moses Simon's game, we are supposed to have been used to Moses Simon's game. This is how he's going to play in the next match. If you give him the ball, you want to look for a way that he can meander around the defender and bring him ball in. It's just his style of game over time. But the thing is that I expected the coach to tell him to bring in more in-swing. Since he has Osimhen that can use his head properly well. Because when you bring in more in-swing from the flank, you can even put the defenders into problems. You understand? They may want to, maybe Osimhen go on aerial duel with opponent, he may touch somebody's hand, they may hit Osimhen before. So let him calm down on his much dribbling style. Let him bring in more ball to the 18. Then, if he brings in more ball to the 18, there will be more duel in the 18, and he can trigger penalties or whatsoever that will be in favor of Nigeria. So, but so far so good in today's game. I can still score him 5/10.
Okay.